Hey YouTube, it's Mike Pang Gangster here, and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about, it's the FIFA 23 nightly update. Now, what did we get today? Well, today we did not get Stones as one of our SBCs. We actually ended up getting Zaccagni with Elmas. Napoli versus Lazio. Now, most likely, Napoli is going to win this game. Did not expect to see this SBC. It came out kind of late as a leak. A lot of people expected to see the Stone one, which will be coming because he has confirmed it. The only thing is most likely because this game is on Saturday, I think. So most likely we'll get it on either tomorrow or on Thursday. They're gonna probably release it because they're gonna give us a couple of days before the matchup for sure because we have a new promo coming in this weekend, this Friday of course, which is considered Fantasy Foot. This is what FootShare has leaked. Now, what is Fantasy Foot? Well, there's a few examples here. So this is not a 100% guarantee that Yaya Toure is in it. This is an example. So as you see over here, example, Yaya Toure gets an arrow for when he was in City player. So if City wins 1 out of 6 league games, they will get an upgrade. So plus one win, club avoids defeat. Okay, so if you win 1 game out of 6, you get a +1. If you do not lose, that means you could tie, I guess, but avoid a defeat in 6 games, you get a another +1 with a +3 trait. Okay, looks interesting. Now, um, of course, these are because these are also they're going to be on club's performances. So there's going to be players, not only arrows. I think what he's put in here is there's a possibility that arrows are going to be part of it. I don't know if there's other leaks of this. They are coming in the promo and will be available, receiving upgrades based on performance of their clubs. So of course their heroes are going to be based on their past clubs and stuff like that. I'm not exactly sure how they're going to do that, but we'll talk a little bit about that later on in the week because so far we don't know much about this promo, right? We just know very little. But one thing we do know is that it's going to be cards that are live, cards that could get upgraded. So there's definitely going to be a lot of hype again with cards you could invest in. Now, is this going to basically um, kind of like screw around with the RTTFs because a lot of people are going to be investing in the RTTFs because the RTTFs, for example, their matchups are going to start in 2 weeks. Well, I know, for example, Miranda, his matchup versus Manchester United is on the, I want to say the 8th or the March 9th, something like that. So, of course, I'm not talking only about the Europa, I'm talking about all the live ones, right? As you can see, we could see them here. So I got a Miranda here. This is my account. So I ended up getting Miranda. How much did I get Miranda for? I got Miranda for I think 74,000 coins, which you guys are gonna see what's happening here. Yeah, 74k. What did that switch? I'm not exactly sure, but anyway, I ended up getting Miranda for 74k. I also ended up buying a Wesley Fofana. Now Wesley Fofana, I ended up paying 237,000 for him. Again, these are my investments. I am losing. Again, I'm still losing coins on Roberto Firmino. Now, this is my account that I'm showing you. Like I said, I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to basically keep you guys the most transparent possible on my account. I do apologize there for the little delay because I am basically doing this at the same time as I'm recording this on my laptop. Okay. Um, so The leaks that were supposed to be there were not, and we ended up getting two different SBCs. Like I said, we ended up getting Elmas and Zagani, which were leaked later on this morning, around 5 hours ago, which my content basically comes out at night the day before around 11 o'clock p.m. So it's certainly normal I wouldn't have seen this leak. Unfortunate, I guess there weren't leaks at that time, so those were the leaks that we had. This one right here, this is the one I believe that I showed you guys, and it's still coming out. It's just not coming out today, most likely tomorrow or the next day. So you're gonna get this. Don't worry about it. This is coming out no matter what. But yesterday, uh, let's go real quick to my YouTube channel. Yesterday, there were people, well, at least one particular person that asked me. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to my channel, and I wanted to go to my last video. We're not gonna watch it. But one person here asked me, I have 6 Mirandas, 6 Anderson, and 6 Lamellas. So do I continue to hold or do I sell now, Mike? So I replied to the person saying hold for now. Now, I want to say one thing here. I don't want to be the person that affects your account, okay? Not only this particular person, but everybody in general. I want to give you guys my personal, like my personal opinion on what I would do with the particular cards. For example, I'm holding down to my cards because I know that, for example, next week, if we look at the calendar over here, March starts tomorrow, okay? So next week, not this week, next week we're going to start getting some matchups, right? So this week, at least until like Sunday or even Monday, these cards should move up based on the hype of the live aspect of them, right? So this week, going into next week, the hype is going to rise and a lot of these cards are going to eventually skyrocket. At least that's what I'm expecting. Is that exactly what's going to happen? I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty sure that if I would have to like take a bet that these cards are going to go up, I would bet that these cards go up and not downwards, right? That's why I personally investing a lot of coins into them. When you look at my account, you guys can see that I have some pretty expensive cards here. You know, of course, some are more expensive than that, but for example, the cheapest one, for example, is the Miranda one. But I have a Malin, I have two Raspadoris, I have two Barellas, I have a Fofana, and also I have a Roberto Firmino, right? So I got these cards. So I got millions of coins invested in these cards, basically 3 million coins, give or take, invested in these cards. So I am not telling people to invest in something that I'm not doing myself. I'm doing it myself. And I don't want to be telling people to hold on certain cards. I want people to realize that the cards should be going up in the next week, like this week and next week. But if a matchup is, for example, let's say, for example, Miranda's matchup is on the March 8th, for example, on next Wednesday, I will most likely be looking to sell them either on Sunday or Monday. You know what I mean? I could wait till Tuesday, but I mean, for me, as long as the profit is there, I will be selling my cards when I'm getting my profit. Now, when do you sell? You sell when you are satisfied with your profit. If you're satisfied with 10K profit, you sell. If you want 20K, you get 20K. Depending. Some cards you're going to make more than others. Like, for example, like Raspadori, I'm expecting to make 150K per card. That's just my personal, like, expectation of what I'm gonna get from the card, right? Like for example, my Roberto Firmino, I am losing coins on him, but I was expected to at least see the card go to 1.1 million, and this card seems to be like under 1 million coins for over a week now, and it just doesn't seem to bounce for some reason. Now, when you look at it on Footbin here, um, We look at for let's look at Firmino for example on Footbin. He's 940 I think. 900. So he dropped. He was 940 like 5 minutes ago. Now he's 900. And it's scary when you see this. It's scary because I would be losing about 130,000 coins right now if I sold right now. If I panicked right now, I will be losing about 130,000. Now there's this thing that people say sometimes you just have to cut your losses and lose. I won't lie. I am very very close to giving up on Roberto Firmino. If I see this card going back up, like to probably even 950, there's a chance that I'll take the 80k loss and say, you know what? Screw Roberto Firmino. Let me invest my coins somewhere else, which I feel more comfortable with a most guaranteed profit. And that will be for me Barella right now because I look at Barella. Barella has not moved a lot. So let's go look at Barella, for example. If I could type, let's look at Barella. So Barella, I got mine for like 365, 370, and he's 373. So Barella hasn't moved really much since the last time I spoke. So when I look at him now, and I'm like, okay, so Barella is not selling. Well, I mean not selling. I mean he's not going up yet, right? You could see like his little analytics over here that he's just not really moving much, right? And like I explained to people that we saw him go to four. I remember he was even 440 at one point. I don't know if you could see it exactly here, but I know as a fact that I saw him before the game at 440, or even during the game at 440, whatever it was. We haven't seen him really rise much um, since the upgrade, right? But the hype's gonna start this weekend for sure with him, and he's gonna start going over 400. So I may sell my Roberto Firmino and say, you know what, screw Roberto Firmino. Let me buy two Barellas, which I am pretty sure you'll at least go back to 430. Now, let's say you would go back to 430, for example. Okay, just as an example, let's use the calculator here to show you guys what would be the profit if I got this guy 370 and he sold for 430, right? So he would go, I would after tax get 408. So that would be about close to 40,000 profit per card. Now if I get two of them and he goes up to, like I said, 430 minimum, that's 80,000 profit, which that's exactly how much I would be losing on Roberto Firmino if I sold him for 950, right? So I would break even by doing this move, and also I would also have a little bit extra coins to maybe even buy a third one because I do have 200,000 coins also still liquid on my account. So I could probably get three of them, and then I will be actually making profit instead of holding Roberto Firmino. So sometimes there are moments where you are just going to have to like decide when to cut your losses on particular cards, when to keep and hold certain cards that are giving you more profit. If you are nervous and you have anxiety because you have so much coins into these cards, let's say for example like that particular person that spoke to me and said he had 6 Mirandas, 6 Andersons, and 6 Lamellas. An example. If you're getting profit for every single card here and you don't want to hold all the cards, well, why don't you sell 4 of each and keep 2 of each? You already made profit on the other ones. So you should already be, how do you say, like guaranteeing yourself some sort of coins instead of being stressed out like, oh, should I hold? Should I hold? I'm scared for them to drop because there's a new promo coming up this Friday. Are my cards going to drop? Am I going to lose coins? I don't want to lose coins because in this game, losing coins is something that happens very, very often. So if you're getting anxiety, you're nervous, you just can't handle that pressure of like having millions of coins invested in players. Sell the ones you already have profit on. Don't stress yourself over it. No one is pushing you towards holding these cards until like the last minute. If you can't handle that type of like situation, you're scared to lose. Because I will tell you something, guys. There are gonna be moments here that you will lose coins while you're doing this. You don't always make profit with every flip you do. Of course, the main goal is to always increase your value of your account, but just that's not the way the game works. There's moments sometimes EA is gonna come out with something and is gonna basically screw all of us, right? So be prepared for moments like that, because I don't want to lie to you guys and say, oh, if you if you trade with Mike Penn Gangster, you always make money. That's not the way it is. When I suggest certain things, let's look at this page so at least we're looking at something. When I suggest certain pickups for like basically investments, it's because I'm doing it. Okay, I'm not gonna tell somebody or people to go do something if I'm not doing it myself. The proof is there, and I showed you what I bought. So I'm not sitting here not doing basically what I'm telling people to do. I'm doing exactly what I did myself. In the background, you're looking at my account. You see exactly what I have on the transfer list. At the moment, the reason why these guys are like I basically posted them up for these prices is because I don't want to sell them, but I just want to keep them on the transfer list. So I just keep on refreshing them, and I put them very very high in price just in case somebody does decide to like accidentally buy one of my cards. Again, I can't I can't speak for what other people want to do with their account. I could only speak for what I do on my account. And like I said, I will never, like I said, I will never tell anybody to oh my god, sorry. I will never tell anybody to basically buy cards that I wouldn't buy, okay? Like that's just not the way I run my YouTube account. I've always been legit. I've always been honest with everybody that I've been with. I've never lied about anything. Like when it comes to like investing and stuff like that, I am very very honest. You could see here, for example, I'm showing you guys how much I paid for particular cards. I don't lie about these things. I keep it completely transparent with everybody. I do apologize for this video being longer than it was supposed to be, but it's because I want to make sure that people get the point and understand that I'm not here to basically um, give you guys false information of how to invest and how to make coins. There's a lot of things that people could do to make coins, and every all the things that you could do, I will basically let you guys know which ones I believe make you the most profit. At the same time, for people that don't have a lot of coins, I could guide you guys to make that extra coins. I basically talk about what we've seen today on foot on the weekend league, on the uh, on the ultimate team and stuff like that. Like today, for example, we got the first owner of Fiesta back, stuff like that. Like I don't even play that anymore because I just don't feel like it's worth it anymore. But some people may want to go play that, and if people would ask me like, should I play it? Well, if you want to get a times 82 times 10 pack, well, yeah, you should play it, right? It all depends how important those. Oh, what's happening here? Why am I seeing a girl getting naked over here? I do apologize for that. I didn't expect to see that, but you never know with these freaking commercials on these sites. But anyway, I do apologize for that. But I'm pretty sure some of you guys were happy about that. Anyways, I don't wanna make this video too long. I just want people to know that I'm here with you guys. I'm here to update you with everything that's going around the game, leaks, stuff that happened during the day, anything. You know what I mean? Like I'm here to basically give you guys my personal opinion for you to increase your account money wise, everything, like just everything in general. Like when people ask me, for example, should I be doing SBC mid icon player picks or the prime SBC icon, stuff like that, I personally always say that whenever you do these particular SBCs, you're most likely losing. Okay, there are going to be maybe 10% of the community that are going to do them and are going to be winners. Now, does that mean that no, you never have to do these things? You never have to do them because if you do them, you're going to basically fail. No, you can still go ahead and do them and enjoy yourself and have fun doing these SBCs. The thing is that if you're basically keep taking away from your balance, you're basically destroying your own account by doing these, unless you're one of the lucky ones that end up getting like a Pele, a Ronaldo, a Hullet, and stuff like that. So this is where you have to start to make the difference between what hurts my account and what doesn't hurt my account. Like for example, I have a lot of coins on my account. I could afford to do a mid icon SBC player pick, but I'm waiting until Thursday to get my packs from my division rivals, so that if I have a little bit extra opportunity to maybe pack something, whatever that I could put into the SBC, I could reduce that cost, right? Because I don't mind doing the SBC as long as it doesn't cost me more than 50,000 coins. I'm good. But if I start spending 100, 150k on these type of SBCs, I'm just basically draining money that I worked on my investments for no reason. So I don't like doing that. I like using what I have in my club to be able to reduce the maximum cost of these type of SBCs if I'm willing to do them. So that's another thing I want people to understand, that I will never be here telling you guys you can't do this, it's bad for you. But I'll tell you the truth, you most likely will be losing and most likely will be disappointed with the pick you're gonna get. But if you like doing these type of SBCs because it keeps you like entertained, I will tell you go ahead, try to do it with the less possible drainage of your coins, right? Try to use the best, like try to snipe cards. Try like there's another thing people ask me, like when you're investing in these cards, like how do you buy them? Do you buy them at the price? No. If I see a card going for 170, I try to get him for 165. I'm always trying to get a deal. I don't care if I only get him for like 1,000 coins less than what he's going for. The whole point is that I try to always get the card for cheaper than it's on the market. And the reason why I do this is because it reduces my possibility of losing coins on that particular card. And it also maximizes my opportunity. If the card goes up, I make more money with the card. Same thing goes with, for example, when I'm doing SBCs and so on. I'm always making sure that whatever, let's say I need an 87 rated card to complete an SBC, and the 87s are going right at the moment for like 27k. I'll probably try to snipe one for 25k. I'll probably try to do some 81 plus player upgrades to see if I could pack one. I do stuff to basically try to reduce the cost of whatever I do in this game. When I buy cards to use on my team, that's another thing. I also try to get the best possible price for them, because if I'm not keeping the card, I'm just playing a weekend league with them, or I'm going to keep them for a week or whatever, I want to reduce the amount of loss that I could get on a particular card. Because whenever you buy cards in this game, especially the ones that are not like live cards and stuff like that, cards for example just to put in your club stuff, the possibility of you losing coins week on week are very, very good, because that's the way the game is designed. The game is designed for you to lose coins. EA knows a lot of people are lazy when it comes to like buying the cards at the right price, selling the cards when they need to sell them. EA just know all this, and they know that people get desperate when they need extra coins. They're willing to pay and buy packs, and this is what happens. EA finds a way to basically bring you into this moment of you spending your money, which I personally don't agree with you doing this. But does that mean I will tell you guys not to spend money if I don't spend money? If you guys feel like spending money on the game, go ahead and spend money. It's your money. You do what you want with it. But if you ask me my opinion, I would say no. I don't think it's worth it. I think the game, the company is there just to basically get your money. They're not looking for the community. They don't really care how bad their packs weight are and stuff like that. They just basically want to steal from the community. They just want to maximize their amount of profit. Anyways, this video was way longer than it was supposed to be, but that's okay. The longer that you guys hear me talk, most likely you guys are going to be more interested in keeping watching this series. Now, this was only episode 4. Again, I will try to update you guys every night with what's going on in FIFA. The video will go up every night at 11 p.m. so you guys get to see what's happening through the night and what to expect for the next day. So again, when it comes to SBCs for the showdown, I believe most likely we're going to be getting the stone ones. That's going to come out tomorrow night. We are going to be talking about more about this fantasy foot, because we'll know more about it. What do I think about the SBC that came out today? When I look at the prices, for example, real quick, let's go to the SBC prices over here. Well, let's just put our mouse on the card. So this particular card is going for almost 100,000 coins, and this one is going for 74,000. Now, when I look at the prices, especially for the Lazio guy, he looks like a cool card. He's four star, left wing, easy tying. Looks like a cool card. The only problem is that he's playing Napoli. So if you're willing to do this card for 74k, 75k, this is most likely the card you are gonna have because I don't think that they're gonna beat Napoli. I think Napoli are just too good this year. I think they only lost like one game in Serie A this year or something like that, or they drew two times or whatever it is. They won pretty much every single game. I don't think Lazio is gonna beat them. I mean, they could always be an upset. I just don't believe it. I am a Napoli fan too, so I just don't think Napoli is gonna lose this year. I just don't think so. And for this particular card that you're paying almost 100,000 coins for, also this card is four star. If it gets upgraded, if they win, if what I'm predicting that Napoli will win, it becomes an 89 rated. This becomes a pretty nice card. Is he worth 100,000 coins? I look at his country, I would say probably not. If you're someone that likes Serie A a lot, sure, why not? He is most likely going to be an 89 rated. He looks pretty cracked. He's got really, really good stats in game. If you look at them, he could also play as a CM. With the upgrade, and you put, for example, like let's say you would put a shadow on him. Can he play a box to box CM? He actually could. What are his work rates just to make sure? Medium, medium. He's like a Zidane. He's like a Pirlo. So yeah, he could play box to box. I mean, medium, medium is probably not the best uh, work rates you want for a CM, but believe it or not, they're not. His stats are cracked. If this card goes to an 89 rating, you put a shadow on him, this is a cracked card. This is actually a really, really good card. You know what I mean? So, do I think he's worth 100k at the moment? Maybe not. Could he be worth 100,000 coins? Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, these are very nice stats. I mean, you look at Barella, for example, he has pretty much similar stats to this guy. Barella is a little bit better, of course, but Barella is also a card that's going for like 400,000 coins. So 100k, is that a fair price? Most likely it is a fair price. So, anyways, we're going to end the video there. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow night. Please subscribe if you want to. Keep updated with the channel. Trust me, guys, if you stick around, I will show you everything that needs to be done in this game for you guys to succeed and get a lot of coins. And at the same time, I will be that guy that tells you my personal opinion on everything about the game. Also, let me know in the comments. I like when people leave comments. What we're going to do is the comments that are going to be here on this particular channel, this particular video, tomorrow I will look at them and most likely respond to some of them directly as we're doing the video. So I do apologize for the long ass video tonight, but you know what? You get to stay a little bit longer with Pen Gangster. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Bye bye.